Way for physicians to tackle their student loans quicker, more efficiently is one, understand that it's a major problem. And number two, understand that it's not normal to have student loan debt. It's not normal to have debt. And the third thing is to understand that there are plenty of people who make far less than what physicians make, and they're able to handle their debt in a much more efficient manner. They can pay their debts way off, way sooner than what the actual schedule of when you're supposed to pay off your student loan debt, right? So, whether you have student loan debt or if you have a car payment or if you have a mortgage, the amount of time that they give you is only a suggested amount of time, right? Like you can pay your debt off sooner and actually save a bunch of money in interest payments. So those first three things are something that I had to come to terms with through listening to podcasts and blogs and YouTube videos. And once I was able to understand that, whoa, like people are buying cars used and with cash, or people are paying off their student loan debt in 5 years or 10 years instead of the 20-year suggested date. It really changed my mindset, especially when you start to think about how much interest I was losing on a monthly basis. We're talking about $1,000, maybe $2,000. And to put it in real time talk, like I really felt like I would wake up in the morning, I would go to an ATM machine, take out $1,000, drive at about 40 miles per hour, open the window, and let the money just fall out the window. Right. Like there's nothing that I was gaining from paying these interest payments whatsoever. So it was like wasted money to me. And that's money that I could, help my parents. That's money that I'm from a different country. I'm from Ghana. I could send back home to help, family members at home. That's money I can do generational wealth with. And once you start thinking about where all this money is going, it really started to upset me a little bit. And those first three things I really understood. And then what I really started to understand next after that, number four, is my budget. Like, where was my money really going? And I had no plan. I had no plan with that whatsoever. Money was going to fast food, money was going to this, money was going to that. And I really had to sit down with my wife and really start to budget, because once we budgeted, it really started to say what our priorities were. And when we figured out what our priorities were, we figured out that, like we're living paycheck to paycheck. Our house is on fire. We feel like we're underwater with all of this debt. We got to get this under control. And once we got the budget and we made a budget that was zero based, zero, we budgeted down to the cent. It really helped us to understand, wow, there's power in our income. We can pay this debt off maybe in 5 years. And we concentrated so hard that we actually paid it off in 3 years. And if we followed the plan that the student loan company wanted us to pay, that $662,000 in student loan debt would have turned into $1.2 million. So this is a serious business, serious amount of money that could be drained from your pocket, from your income potential if you don't take care of it.